All right, well, listen. You sure there's nothing else you did today?
No, sir.
Just why would you think we're here? Why would you think you've got 3 detectives? One from the sheriff's department, Hubbard, Weathersfield.
That's exactly why I want to
Liberty. Well, we have a deceased young lady.
No. 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 What do you mean? Do not tell me.
It's not your baby's mom.
Do not tell me my kid's godmother is dead.
I don't know who your kid's godmother is.
Right here, detectives drop the bomb, a deceased young woman, and pause, because this is one of those interrogation moments where the suspect's reaction tells you way more than the words.
911, where's your emergency?
Can you locate my call? Because I don't know where I am. But my ex just killed my girlfriend.
He just what?
He killed her. He killed her. I was in the back. He drove my car. I was in the trunk. He killed her. Please.
Wait, okay, where are you at?
I'm in Hubbard, off of Super Lawrence Road or something. I'm so scared he's gonna find me.
You said your ex shot her. Do you know where he's at?
The last time I know, he's at his house because I made him get out of my car. I know his address.
What's his name?
Devonte Douglas. He's gonna sit here and swear he didn't do it because I don't know if he had an alter ego or something, but it was like he believed he wasn't Devonte, but he has green eye on his fingers right now.
Before we move forward, here's something every courtroom junkie should know. When detectives say, "we need to back up," it means they already have a pretty good idea of what happened, and they're just waiting to see if the suspect will lie. Quick legal insight: if a witness claims they were kidnapped, forced into a trunk, and heard a murder happen, detectives have no choice but to consider every possibility, including that the witness is lying. It's not personal, it's procedure. But the real twist? Criminals almost never leave behind a witness who can ID them, unless they're arrogant or stupid. Devonte? Spoiler, he might be both.
What the hell happened?
So I guess I start so the person that shot her is my ex and actually his father. Just like a little backstory as to it will lead up to why he did it.
Okay, what's his name?
Devonte.
Okay.
We got together April of 2019. So for 2 years, I pretty much found out he was just cheating and everything. And he said it was because he's scared, but whatever. But for a very long time, he's been trying to get back with me, and I just don't have any feelings for him whatsoever anymore. And the person that he shot today, she was a mutual friend of ours, but me and her started kind of liking each other, so we wanted to try a relationship.
Okay.
And he was not happy about it, especially the fact that me and her, we both like men more, but we wanted to see where a relationship could go between the both of us because we liked each other. And he was really mad about it and all that. And then he begged for his son, so I let him have his son overnight. Last night, and I texted him this morning saying, "Are you ready for me to pick him up?" He used the excuse that he had drank, so he was driving around. And I thought he was stupid for that, but I was like, whatever, I just want to come get my son. Since you left him there with somebody else that you weren't even supposed to. So when I got there, his car wasn't there, so I parked, and right when I opened my door, I seen him run towards me with a gun. And of course,
Where are you at one day?
I was parked right outside his house.
Which is?
It's right up the street from that. It's actually 1471 Dogwood Lane. Yeah.
Okay, so he runs up at you.
Yeah, with a gun, and the reason why I know it's him is I know his body. I know his eyes. I know every single piece of clothing he was wearing, and he just dyed his hair, so he has green all over his fingertips. And obviously, I seen that when he was texting her, so that's why I know it's him. But he tried to say, "Oh, I'm not Devonte. Where's your money? My dude said you had my money," and then he told me to get in the trunk at gunpoint. So like,
Plus, I would assume you know his voice.
yeah, and I know his voice. Yeah, I know everything about him.
Was he wearing a mask?
Yeah, he wore an old I think he actually cut it up, but it was part of a Halloween costume from last year. Again, that's how I know it was him. Yeah, he didn't do good at all. He told on himself. But whatever. And then he got me in the trunk and started driving around. He drove, I can't tell you where he drove, but he drove to a couple different spots, came out of the car, talked to me for a little bit. Then he was like, "Oh, I got the wrong person. Where's your friend?" and blah, blah, like that. And then he had me get her to come meet us at the place where it all took place. I thought
Did
maybe
he tell you what he was going to do when you...
he said, "I'm going to ask her for the money, and if not, then I'm sorry." That's what he said, and I just still didn't believe him. I thought maybe at most he would just beat her or something, but he didn't even care about the ruse anymore. The moment he saw her, he got up and just started shooting. He didn't even care about his story. I really did not think, like, he's a crazy man, but...
You guys were having these conversations. You still had the mask on?
Well, every time he never took it off. I just know him. So that's why I know
Did you ever tell him that? Did you tell him?
Yeah, I kept saying his name, and he was just like, "Who the hell is Devonte? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what Devonte is." Just like, whatever. Then I just started going with it, so he wouldn't want to hurt me even more. Because I shared the location the moment because after he was done, after I heard the shots, I remember I could hear him running on the gravel. He ran, got in my car, turned it on, and we just sped off. And he told me, "I'll drop you off near your house, but not at your house." And obviously somebody would have saw me getting out the trunk. So he dropped me off at off of Atkinson, and I got out, got in my car, and checked if the messages were still there. And the messages were still there. So I just hurried up, went to his house, and I saw him walking back towards his house. He had changed his clothes. And I stopped and I just went with it a little bit. I'm like, "What's going on?" Well, and then I was just like, "Where's Devonte? Is he at home?" And he said, "He must be at home." I said, "Okay." And I went in the house. He was trying to talk to me the whole time, but I just got my son, came outside, and he was saying, "I was looking for you for a long time. The cops towed my car. Can you help me get it back? Can you help me look for it?" And I was just like, "No, I need some time alone." I was shaking and everything, and I said, "I just need some time alone," because I knew it was him. I didn't want him in my car. So I wanted to hurry up and get to her. So I just kept saying, "Get out of my car, get out of my car," because he finally sat in my car, and he finally got out. He actually did. And last thing I seen was him walk towards his house, and then I just sped away, and I just wanted to get to her. I just heard him.
Okay, so you drove back here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it was still in my text messages. He's stupid. Didn't even delete them.
All right. And that's when you called the police or whatever?
Yep, I found her, and she was like,
Look at this dynamic closely. Judith is terrified, but she's also trying to survive. This is classic compliance under duress. For viewers, this is the psychology you see in kidnapping cases where the victim plays along just enough to stay alive. It's heartbreaking and also incredibly important evidence later.
Okay, I'm checking, Mackie. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to read you these rights. Just because we're talking to you. Okay, anytime we talk to you, got to read your rights. Yes. All right. Okay. Before I ask any questions, you got to understand what rights are guaranteed to you. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask any questions. And you have the right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you can't afford one, the courts will appoint one for you, okay?
I can't afford one, so...
Yeah. Okay. All I'm going to ask you to do at this point is just initial these. Just means I read them to you. Okay. And if you have any questions about them, it just means that I read them to you. Okay. You feel free to read them again.
I was just making sure.
No, it just means I did what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to read you this. All right. If you are willing to talk to us, okay. That you've read, have read, or have had read to you, and I'm reading it to you. Statement of your rights is shown above. You fully understand your rights. Know that you don't have to make a statement, and you can stop talking anytime you want. Okay? If you start talking to us and you go, I don't want to talk.
No.
Okay? You want to talk to us?
Yes. Okay. I just want to try to figure out what's going on.
Okay. Like I said, you can stop talking anytime you feel like it. All right? Anytime. You just sign here, and that means that you're waiving your rights at this very moment, but they don't disappear. Okay? All I got to do is say, Mackie, I don't know what we're talking about. Okay? Why are you down here now?
Vehicle. I was upset with my ex. We got into a big argument. I couldn't go to sleep, so went out about 5 or 6ish. I have to look at when I bought the alcohol. So I pulled over to the closest place I could, the first abandoned house, because I didn't want to get in trouble for driving and drinking. So I got out of my car, started walking around. Then I found out my friend was missing, so I started looking for her. And then while I was looking for her, my car got towed, so I came down here to find out, Ed, where's my car, so I can get it.
What friend was missing?
Judith Britain.
Judith?
Yes.
What's her name?
Britain. Britton.
I used to know some Britons. I used to live in Youngstown.
Well, her dad just changed, I guess. When did he change his name? I guess after he moved away from his family, he changed his last name to Britain. So you might know him, you might not.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there. So she was missing?
Yes, somebody text. I was trying to call her because again she was supposed to pick up her son. I was asking her, did she pick him up? She wasn't answering. Then somebody answered, basically saying, "Wait, who is this?" I said, basically, "Who's this?" We got into an argument over the phone, and basically then the fourth, he just said he has her, and I was just wondering, like, I was just trying to see what's going on. I said, please let her go. Basically, just make sure you don't hurt her. And he told me, don't tell anybody. So I tried to basically just look for her, see if she was around the area, but I
probably didn't know where to look.
Then next thing I know, after so many, after actually an hour or two of looking for her, she pops up in her car. I'm like, what happened? She wouldn't talk to me. She basically just drove straight to my house, went in the house, grabbed my son, and left. She wouldn't talk to me about the situation that happened, and I was just worried about her. And
so when you called her, you said somebody else answered her phone?
Yes. I don't know who the person was. It sounded like a gentleman. Don't really know how to basically describe his voice, but I was more worried about her, making sure that I wasn't trying to anger him and make him do anything to her.
Why would he be after her?
That's the only one who knows more than I do is her, and she wouldn't even talk to me. Again, he wasn't trying to talk to me.
So she just shows up after
basically just missing. I didn't want to involve the cops in case basically it was just nothing to really be worried about. Because usually I said to basically wait at least 24 hours.
Right. Around what time was that you...
She was supposed to pick up my son at 7:30, but I passed out in my car.
7:30 in the morning?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I passed out in my car, didn't text her back until, I'll say around at least 8:30ish to come pick him up. Then I'm texting her saying, hey, did you ever pick him up? Because I'm trying to sober up and I'll be on my way. I blew up her phone. The calls really weren't going through. Once they did, that's when that person got on the phone, and then it was just texting after that. And so I was just worried. He said he's going to set her free. I said where? He's around the place that she was, and I didn't know where that even was.
Okay.
I've never seen something with that vibrant of red. It's like this bright red. But I just when I
Well, your hair is pretty.
I did it because it was for Christmas. I was going to either be the Grinch or just basically just wear a black and green outfit.
Whatever makes the kids laugh, right?
One kid actually, a grown man actually shocked me when I was walking here. He said, "Nice hair." I'm like, he's the first person to have his hair for about a week that said that. He said it to me.
All right. So at 7:30, you were supposed to go over and pick up your son?
No, she was supposed
to go pick him up from you.
Yes, I was basically passed out in my car, basically because I was drunk.
Okay.
And when I did get back to her, I said, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm too drunk." She knows automatically my other kid's mom was there. She got mad about that. I said, can we please just wait until I sober up? Because I don't want to, I didn't want to start an argument. I said, just please wait till I sober up. I'll be there basically after to explain if you want to talk. And then that's when I then called her, and she wasn't really picking up because she said she blocked me on her phone, so now we use Messenger. Because again, we kept arguing so much.
You use Facebook Messenger.
Yes.
You call her from your phone.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You know a girl named Adriana?
Adriana what? I know like 3.
3 of them. What 3 do you know?
I know basically my kid's mom. Adriana basically my ex-kid's godmother. And then another one that I used to talk to a while ago. But she go, but Adriana, my kid's mom, she's at my house. Mm-hmm. Me and the other one just stopped talking last night. And then the other one I haven't talked to in about like 2 or 3 years.
Okay. So Adriana is your baby's mom. Is that what you're telling me?
Or what? Her name is Adriana Zecker.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my kid's mother.
Oh, okay. All right. How do you know this? And Judith Britain is also?
She is the mother of my 4th child.
Okay. The one that was supposed to get picked up and everything today.
Yeah.
I've been married a couple times, so I know it. I know it.
Yeah, the only difference.
I gotta get it straight in my head.
The only difference is I haven't been married yet.
Yeah. Well, that might not have been a bad thing. Okay. So then you come down here and boom.
This cops basically surrounded me. Like I said, I immediately just froze and did not do anything to basically again try to fight.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. You sure there's nothing else you did today?
No, sir.
Just why would you think we're here? Why would you think you've got 3 detectives? One from the sheriff's department, Hubbard, Weathersfield.
That's exactly why I want to
Liberty. Well, we have a deceased young lady.
No. What do you mean? Do not tell me.
It's not your baby's mom.
Do not tell me my kid's godmother is dead.
I don't know who your kid's godmother is.
She goes by the name Adriana, but I call her Dree.
What's her last name?
Crockett. That's the only one I can think of her. Do not tell me she is dead.
Why would she be dead?
You said a deceased young lady. You brought up Adriana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not basically, again, I'm not slow. I'm not stupid.
I'm not saying you are.
Do not tell me.
You are.
She cannot be. I just basically again had a fight with her. And again, I was trying to go to make it up the next day.
What was the fight about?
We've been fighting about basically me and my ex. My ex has been constantly spending time with her.
Okay.
That's what the last fight was about because they started dating.
Okay.
Again, my kids were getting mad at me. We got into a big argument, and I was going to make it up to her.
Okay.
Please do not tell me she's dead.
Do you own a gun?
Right now, it's not on me. I left with my sister because she said there's some issues going on over there. So I said, hey, just keep hold on.
Yeah, when there's heated domestic stuff. What kind of gun is it?
I don't know the exact name of it, but it's a G something.
This is where detective work becomes chess, not checkers. Judith's story is detailed, almost too detailed. And detectives hate too perfect. So what do? They go looking for the one thing that never lies, video. And the Ring doorbell footage they find next? Oh, you're gonna feel your stomach drop.
I'll give you something.
I don't know the exact dimensions because, again, I just bought it for household protection.
I get it. Everybody does, man. Especially you live in Youngstown. I get it.
But
I get it. Is it a big gun, little gun?
just a regular handgun. Basically, I lock it up when it's at my house.
Semi-automatic? You know, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't have a wheel on. It's not a cowboy gun.
No.
You know,
I don't like those. But you have a way of avoiding the question. Please do not tell me she's...
What caliber is your gun?
I don't know 100%. Again, the only time I use this when I go to a gun range with my friend.
All right, well, the clip that they have found in your car, does it go to that gun?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. When's the last time you fired a gun?
The last time I fired it, was with my friend. We went to the gun range, and it was like, I think maybe a week or two ago.
A week or two ago?
I have to basically call him to know the exact date because he disappears on me because of his new kidney he's got.
What's his name?
His name is Robert Berry, but right now he's in the hospital and he doesn't know when to get
Kidney problem.
It's the second one he's had and it's restricting him.
So you last fired a gun 2 weeks ago, you said?
Yes.
Okay. That was at the range?
Yes.
Right at targets, yeah, right. So,
I understand you don't want to talk about it, but is that her name? Is Adriana Wilcox?
well,
No, not Wilcox. My bad. Adriana Crockett.
Crockett, yeah. Not mine. See, you're going to confuse me.
Sorry. I said Wilcox as a Katie Wilcox.
That's us. I'm easily confused.
It's just right
Now
now.
in them days.
I wanted to fix it. I don't want her to be doing it.
You want to fix it.
Again, me and her constantly argue, but we always basically became back to friends.
Where did you last argue with her at?
Last time, it was over the phone.
You haven't seen her today?
The last time I seen her was at basically Judith's house when I was picking up my son, and then we got into an argument over the phone. I blocked her. They stopped talking to me, and told Judy was trying to call me this morning about picking up Javonte, my son. But I won't be able to explain to my kids if she's gone. Because yes,
You mean, what do you mean gone?
because you said a deceased woman, and you literally brought up basically Adriana. One of them I already know is technically alive. The other one I don't even know, so I don't know why we even be brought up.
Whoa, going.
The other one I haven't seen in years, so I don't even know why she'll be brought up. There's only one other Adriana I know.
Well, we're not quite sure what happened, okay? That's, we know you have a relationship with her, or your girlfriend, or
What?
ex-girlfriend had a relationship with her,
It's just
because we have talked to her.
she can't be gone. I just hope basically it's just like she's just basically just fine and she's at home,
Yeah.
and it's just another freaking person that just has a name that I don't know.
Well, we've already talked to your ex. She's down at the station. Why do you think she'd be down there?
I don't know. I literally tried to talk to her about the situation. She would not talk to me. So,
Well, let me tell you a few facts, okay? So you know, some facts. Your phone, we're going to be able to tell where you were today. Because your phone's going to tell us that. That's the evils of having today's cell phone. Because no matter what you could have thrown it away and burned it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your phone records that are automatic and you have no control over are going to tell us where you were today. I'm telling you that because if you want to change anything, this is where you need to do it. Because I'm gonna
the only phone that I use is it's a 2-something number. That's the only one I've been using, and that's the only one that's been on me.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, I'm not here to bullshit people. I tell them exactly what it is.
I'm not saying you are.
And what the gunshot residue he just did, it doesn't matter if you scrubbed your hands with bricks. If you fired a gun.
That's what I told you.
Recently, not 2 weeks ago.
That's what I told you. The only other time was basically when I went to my sister's house, and I told her I just needed to just let it go.
Okay. Well, obviously we're going to talk to your sister. What seems curious to me is you don't seem to be wondering why I'm concerned that you'd fired a gun.
You think I killed her?
Did you?
No. What would I benefit from it?
I don't know. People kill people all the time without benefiting from anything. Most murders are committed in a moment of madness.
Even Judy can tell you, I'm a person that basically, again, wants to always benefit from something. That's literally why she always got mad at me. Because I basically just always try to benefit from everything. What would be the benefit of me getting rid of her? My kids no longer have another person to take care of them. Like, they basically just lost basically their grandfather. Now you're telling me that basically I'm going to just kill their godmother?
Well, I don't know you. So I'm just asking you questions. I'm not in here screaming at you and yelling at you. I don't know you. You don't know me.
I understand.
That's what we do. Maybe you're just having trouble recalling all that went on today. I don't know. I don't know, brother. But I can tell you that you've gotten yourself in a corner here. Again, being that straightforward guy, the only thing you have going for you is offering me reasons, regret, whatever. That's the only thing you've got going for you right now.
How can I regret something I didn't do? Like,
did I tell you we've talked to Judith?
Yes.
Where was Judith today?
Like I said, the last time basically again I saw her is when I was looking for her and she drove off. And then you're telling me that she's at your guys' police station.
She is.
So I'm not getting...
Does that sound normal? Does she be down at our police station?
No, it doesn't sound normal. But that's why I'm asking questions to figure out
where we met her at, though. That's where she ended up.
Where did you meet her at?
We met her at this little oil well spot. That's where we met her. That's where we met her. A little out of the way off the road, dirt road. Is where we met her.
Why?
Somebody put her in the trunk of a car.
And if you're saying she went back there, there's only... Why would she be there if basically, again, there's no reason for her to be there?
First of all, saying she went back there means that she was there once before.
Listen carefully. Devonte's giving what interrogators call a narrative dump. That's when a suspect talks a lot, hoping quantity will hide the lack of truth. But detectives aren't buying it, and neither should you. This is the moment where the mask starts slipping and the lies start tripping over each other.
So what then happened?
I'm hoping you can tell me that. I'm hoping that you're the kind of man that knows when shit has gone sideways, and for the benefit of your children and all involved, that you're going to solve this mystery before we do. Because when we solve it, it's over. It's over. As opposed to you sitting here and telling us reasons, whys, what actually happened, who said what, who did this, who did that. Otherwise, with us, it just comes down to gunshot residue on your hands, phone telling us where you were at, messages you sent, evidence in the vehicle of your DNA. Not just in the driver's seat. Now, what's all that gonna tell us? It's it. Done. Close the door. I don't even have to come back and talk to you again. I don't have to come back and talk to you.
I understand, but the only other place my DNA would be is in a passenger seat. Where else would it be? I may have kicked a dog, or hurt a cat. Probably just over-disciplined like children. But killing?
Well, it could have been you didn't mean to kill. People fire guns, but they don't mean to kill somebody.
But that means I can't even trust myself around my kids if I get too angry.
Maybe you were just trying to scare them. I don't know. I don't know. You don't remember any of it? You don't remember yelling at her? Or
sir, I
anything?
swear I don't remember. I literally, again, love her. And I don't know why I would do something like that to her.
Well, you're the only one who would know why. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I don't know why either. Other than there was that relationship going on, you've been drinking, you got a gun, you stuck Judith in the trunk of the car. Do you remember that?
Because I know she doesn't like freaking tight spaces.
No. You're correct. Judith doesn't like tight spaces. You definitely scared the shit out of her. But the one right thing you did is you let her go. So that shows that you're not just some maniac. Something triggered.
Why can't I remember it? How did I get so angry when I was drunk? I've been drunk before and got over my issues.
Yeah.
That's why I do it. I've never been drunk to where I go and kill someone.
Well, unfortunately, this time it's looking like you did. This time. You tell me what you want me to tell this family. I'll tell them word for word.
What can I really say to them?
I don't know.
There's nothing you can say to a family when you take away a child. Because I know this better than anybody, and I have 4 of them.
I know.
There is nothing I can say. I can't say sorry. I can't apologize.
Well,
I can't look them in the face.
It's something. Put yourself in their shoes. It would mean something to you if the person who was responsible regretted what they did. It would mean something.
At this point in the interrogation, Devonte has given the detectives an opening. He's suggested the alcohol made him black out, that maybe he did something and that he just couldn't remember. But Detective Mackey knows there's more to this story than a drunken blackout. A man who blacks out doesn't carefully select a mask to hide his identity. He doesn't put a plastic bag over his hand to avoid leaving gunshot residue, and he certainly doesn't use his ex-girlfriend's phone to lure the victim to an isolated location. This wasn't chaos. This was calculation, and that's why Mackie is about to push harder. Not for a confession of possibility, but for the truth of what actually happened on that dirt road.
Well, Devonte, there is more you can say.
What more can I say?
The more you can say is what happened, what caused this.
All I remember is the argument. It started off, we were bowling.
Okay, and that was today?
That was yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay.
We had a bowling night. I wanted to, again, she said she wanted to be my friend.
Okay.
I tried basically with the last of my heart. Basically, that was not her. To be her friend and try to start over.
Right.
We started bowling and she started talking. I asked her, because she slipped up with it, I asked her, are you dating her? And she told me she does not like to lie, so she avoids the question. I flipped out.
Okay.
I kept my calm to not let anybody know.
Okay.
And I told her exactly how she will be treated, because how she treated my kids, the other Adriana. Those two were dating.
Okay.
And she did her basically very wrong. And I did not want her to be treated wrong.
Okay.
So we started talking about it for several hours. We bowled. Anytime we were bowling with our son, we stopped the conversation because it was him.
Right.
So we just had the conversation. Then she says she's going to go over to her house and talk to her. Basically, after we left. Because I even found out that my one friend literally found out that her nephew has leukemia.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not good.
And I tried to be there for her, and then she didn't want me there, and that basically just made me more upset. Because again, I was trying to be a good friend. I just got her back, and I was trying to be a good friend. Then me and Judy started arguing again on the way home. I dropped her off. I believe I also dropped her off with my son the first time.
Okay.
She was talking to Dree for about an hour and then texted me. I don't remember, but I know it was something that infuriated me.
Okay.
Then Dree texted me, basically, stop texting my girlfriend if it's not about Devonte. And I basically tried my hardest not to flip out because of my kids were in the car.
Okay.
So I went home, tried to call her, tried to tell her that her son made it home safely, and she didn't answer. And I just kept getting more and more furious because I felt like she was just neglecting our son for basically a woman. I'm trying to tell you he made it home and you're not answering. So I started drinking the alcohol in my house. Basically went out to my car, took out the trash, left again around 5 or 6 in the morning, drinking more, and then all I know is I know I would have got in trouble basically if I kept driving. So I parked at the first house, and then after that, all I remember is coming back to and then basically noticing my car is gone, and I'm reading messages, and I guess it was the other man, but I guess it was me just texting myself.
Here's the thing that makes me think that maybe you do remember more. Okay? One is that you tried to wear a mask. But that hair and the mask is one you had for Halloween. Same one you used in Halloween. That you used for trick or treat last year. Yeah. So see, that's planning.
The only mask I have basically is a ruined up, basically clown mask that doesn't even fit me.
Well, this one didn't fit you very good either because Judith knew it was you. Because you've seen it before. Yeah, the green hair. And the green nails.
Like I said,
If you put a plastic bag on your hand, thinking that would keep everything off it, it will not. It will not. That's planning.
but I
That's
didn't
not
have
right.
time to plan.
But
Literally,
you did. Whether you had time or not, you planned. You planned. You used Judith's phone to get her to come to where you guys were at. And when she pulled down that road, look at me. When she pulled down that road, you emptied that gun. Thank God that you didn't kill Judith. And I don't know if that was because you were just out of bullets or what. For what? Those are the facts. Those show planning. Those show intent. That's why I was giving you the opportunity
I planned.
to tell me what really was the cause behind it.
I've literally planned several times about several things,
You-
but I've never acted on them.
We acted on this one.
What made me actually freaking smile?
That's why I was giving you the opportunity to tell me what happened before I told you what happened, because I still like to believe in the human spirit that people feel bad after they do bad things. And even if it doesn't help them in court, it's good for their soul. And it's good for your mind. And it'll help you deal with things. When you shove all that shit down inside you and hold it down, you just get worse, man. You just get worse.
You are right. There's too much, basically, whether I was blacked out or not. Basically, this just shows too much planning, but I've never acted on them.
Yeah.
I think of 50 ways a day to basically get payback on somebody.
Yeah. How we all do that, man.
But why? What made me actually this time?
You know what made you? Because she was going to your girlfriend. She was choosing her over you, man. And you were, and I'm not doubting that the alcohol had a lot to do with it.
That's not the first time,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, but maybe you were making sure it was the last time.
Again, she's literally told me several times that she wanted to be with other guys. I got mad at her. And
Well, all I can say, Devonte, is that you'd had enough. So,
it had to be basically that I shouldn't have started drinking. I should have just left it alone.
probably. So I'm going to ask you one more time to give me that opportunity to paint a different picture of yourself other than some guy who wears a mask and gets a gun and just shoots a girl in a car.
Yes, I did it. I basically, just like you said, I